the only sporting event that can compete with the likes of football. In 2017, Pakistan got the better of India in the Asia Cup final. Fast forward to 2023 and India got the better of Pakistan. It's do or die for Pakistan. They have to beat India to stay alive. This is my preview of Pakistan versus India. I would always prefer Arshdeep Singh above Harshit Rana, but India likes sticking with winning combinations, so I can't really see that happen. Arshdeep, however, is my favourite. Look, India's lineup is very impressive. 3 seaming options, 3 spinning options. We saw Akshar Patel, how effective he was in Dubai. We saw Mohammad Shami taking a 5-fer. Shubman Gill scoring a brilliant 100. Rohit Sharma, great start. You know, guys like Virat Kohli, who loves playing against Pakistan. Shreyas Iyer, you know, in fantastic form. Very dangerous 11, that India 11. Pakistan, on the other hand, losing Fakhar Zaman after Saeem Ayub. Big troubles at the top. If they're going to go with Imam and Babar, like I think that they are. Very slow start. Probably going to put them under pressure very early on, meaning Ali Agha and Rizwan might have to come and play catch up in the middle. If they can keep their heads the way that they did against South Africa, they can still find themselves getting a good enough score, although it's Dubai. It's Dubai. Now, if we played in Pakistan, I would have said, you know, India, very easily, Pakistan, no chance. But because it's in Dubai, I'm going to be interested to see how the 3 spinners of Pakistan fare at Dubai. We saw how good Ali Agha was in Pal. I was at that match when there was actually some purchase in the track, so he might also play a good part, big part along the lines with Abrar in the match. It's going to be a scintillating match either way. Every team has a different phase where they dominate in and score runs in. For India, that is without a doubt one of the most important phases for them is the power play. Rohit Sharma has been astronomically important for them in the power play, giving them those fast starts and putting the bowling attacks under immense amounts of pressure. Shaheen Shah Afridi versus Rohit Sharma is going to be incredible for me. We're looking at the record here, and Shaheen, you know, he's got a little bit of a up there on Rohit Sharma. So can Rohit get him away? Can he bat the way that he's been allowed to bat by the others? Of course, not just allowed. He's been forcing bowlers to change their plans. He's been coming up and down the wicket. He's been hitting shots all over the park. Can Shaheen Shah Afridi get his wicket, or will Rohit dominate that battle? The most informed batter for India right now has to be Shubman Gill. He scored a fantastic century against Bangladesh, didn't really look troubled, and on the other hand of the spectrum, Nazeem Shah looked the most threatening against New Zealand. Nazeem versus Gill. If Gill goes early, what kind of pressure is that going to put on the middle order for India? Now, Nazeem's got a fantastic record against India in ODIs. That battle is going to be absolutely scintillating. With Rohit going hard at the top, there's always the risk that he might lose his wicket. If both of those go early, that might put Pakistan in a good position. Nazeem Shah versus Shubman Gill, that is going to be the one for me to watch. Mohammad Shami against the openers of Pakistan. Now, Pakistan, a big hit for them with Fakhar Zaman not being available. The word going around is that Imam and Babar will be the openers, so if Mohammad Shami can put them under pressure, you know, maybe keep them to only 40 runs in the first 10, that's going to put a hell of a lot of pressure on Pakistan. Even more so if he manages to get a wicket or 2. He's one of the best bowlers in the power play. The other day he took a 5-fer. He took wickets at every point in the match, every single phase. So Mohammad Shami versus Babar and probably Imam, that is going to be a key matchup for me. Probably Pakistan's most in-form and key player, Mohammad Rizwan, the captain. Now, you don't really want him to come up too soon in the order because Mohammad Rizwan's strike rate and average against spin is really, really good. So a big matchup for me is going to be him versus the trio of Indian spinners. If he could rotate the strike, hit a couple of boundaries, up the run rate for Pakistan in the middle, we could actually possibly see India being in a bit of trouble. On the other hand, if one of the spinners end up dismissing him, I don't see how Pakistan can end up with a big score without Mohammad Rizwan getting a massive bulk of the runs for them, and his performance against spin is going to be key. The one is known as the king of cricket, and the other one just asked, please do not call me king in the name of cricket. We are of course talking about Virat Kohli versus Babar. Now obviously neither one of them are going to bowl against the other one, but the runs that these two players score usually are very vital for their teams. Now Virat has an impeccable record against Pakistan. Babar on the other hand, not so great. And now with Fakhar Zaman not being available for Pakistan, a lot of pressure falls on Babar Azam. Also, opening at the top has not been very kind for him, but can he turn things around when it matters the most against India? Kohli as well, not the best of form of late, but he loves playing against the men in green. Can Virat make a big score against Pakistan? At the end of the day, it's a game of cricket, and anything can happen in the game of cricket. India are by far the overwhelming favourites to win this match, but because it is being played in Dubai, there might be a little bit of a chance for Pakistan to, what unfortunately we have to call it, an upset. If that will happen, it will be a major upset if Pakistan beat India. I think whether or not the track is going to spin, it did spin quite a bit last time in Dubai, that might really put Pakistan in the game. As India, you know, we've seen a bit in the last year that they've had a couple of woes against spin. So if the Pakistani spinners, along with the seamers at the top, if they can really all come to the party, they might put India under pressure. But still, for me, overwhelming favourites has to be India.